Hi, we are live. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our pages. My name is Thoa. If you are on my page, my name is Thoa. I am the owner of the Worldwide Biz with Thoa. And I'm so happy to be with you today, even if I'm so tired. Honestly, I have been on the live webinar in the middle of the night to share my testimonial. And it was so much fun. It was so much fun. It was a packed webinar with very inspiring people. If you haven't watched it yet, you need to go and have a look. I can put a link down below, and you can register and watch the replay. It was so much fun, and it's such an honor to be able to contribute to our global business. And but I'm here, and today. On Fridays, I usually bring on my business partners from all around the world to share with you their stories, because it's a lot of people who are looking to work online, but they don't really know, like, if it's for them or if they can do it in the part of the world that they're living. But let me tell you, we have people from all the corner of the world, and they are here. We are here to just inspire you to take that next step, to have a look and to do something for yourself. Right, today I have beautiful Annabella, who original from South Africa, but right now she lives in Portugal. I'm just gonna bring her on and let her share with us her story. So come on now. Hi,
Hello.
Annabella.
Hi, Thoa. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Lovely day in Portugal today.
It is.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Right now we have sun, but it's so windy here in Sweden. It's pretty cold. Or to be
Yeah.
honest, very cold to be in May. We can wait for the summer. How warm it is in Portugal?
Mm, Quite warm. It's in the 20s already. So
Oh,
I'm definitely a summer baby. I was born in October, which is summertime in South Africa. And
yeah.
although I didn't grow up in the city I was born in. I grew up in my mum's hometown, a place called Durban. It's very
Mm.
tropical, very humid and hot. And so this is what I like. I like hot. I'm not great with
Oh,
cold. So very happy that summer seems to have arrived in Portugal. Very happy.
yeah, that's lovely. So, how? Tell us a little bit more. I think it's so exciting when because I understand that you have moved around a lot, and I really love for you to let us know a little bit more about it.
Yeah, yeah. So my journey actually to get to this point of being a business owner,
Mm.
I think for me it started 12 or 13 years ago. Um, I decided that I wanted to live next to the sea again. I moved away from the sea when I was in my early 20s,
Mm.
and then decided I wanted to live next to the sea. So I said to my husband, I want to live next to the sea, but I don't want to live in South
Mm.
Africa. So the journey started from there. And the best way to travel as much as I have is to have some kind of income that's online that travels with
Mm.
you.
Mm.
So in 2015, 2016, I started teaching online, which
Mm.
allowed me to the freedom to leave South Africa and to start the journey. So when we left South Africa, we didn't come to Portugal immediately. We went to the UK for 6 months, and then we lived in Turkey for a year, then Ireland for 6 months, and now we've been living in Portugal
Wow.
for about 2.5 years. And teaching is online is great. I mean, it gives me like a steady income, um,
Mm.
but it's not enough for me in terms of financially, and I don't have enough like time with my kids or with my family,
Mm.
and I don't have enough time to tr- to travel. I have time to travel, but if I want to travel, then I have to work extra hours and save the
Mm.
money so that I can travel, and I have money
Yeah.
to pay for rent and all of that. So I
Mm.
started looking for other alternatives. And
Mm.
this business is not the first, it's not the first online business that I've tried. I've tried
No.
other online businesses. and they didn't work because of the sales technique, really.
Mm,
I think what
mm, mm.
attracted me to this particular business is the first ad I saw on Facebook was, it said, you don't need any sales. You don't need, like, we don't have this pushy sales technique. And I was like,
Mm.
really? And clicked on the link and learned more. And that, I think that attracted me the most, is that
Mm,
I've done this before. This is not my first time to try an online business, but this is the
mm,
business that's worked the most for me specifically.
wow, that's
And
great.
and what's also great is that with teaching, I have a schedule, and
Mm,
and I have to stick to that schedule specifically. But with this business, I can do it whenever, wherever,
mm,
you know.
mm,
So
mm.
that's what led me to this point, I think, of having an online business.
Yeah, and I love that you share, that you're teaching online. And as you said, it's so correct. I teach as well, but I don't do it online. I need to
Mm.
be in
In the
school,
classroom, yeah, yeah,
in the classroom to do that. And it's, of
yeah,
course, it's more freedom to do it from home. But again, when you teach, you need to have a schedule, like you say, right? But if you
yeah,
don't teach that day, you don't earn any money. So which means, you cannot really, it's not that flexible, and it's not working in the background for you, right? And
right,
that's why this business,
100%.
yeah. And I love that you say also, as well, that we don't need to do this, to be this salesy person, pushing and selling, and don't need to do any, like, showing products or anything like that online, doing
Yeah,
that kind of ads, right?
yeah,
So you also work when you can.
yeah,
How old are
yeah.
your kids, Annabella?
I've got two boys. They are 15 and 9, and I homeschool them. A lot of people are
Yeah.
really, really surprised. Like, how do you have the time to work? My working hours are from 7 a.m. to 5
Mm.
p.m. Some days I
Wow.
work until 7 p.m. So, in between that, homeschooling and doing other stuff, cleaning the house and
Yeah.
trying to spend some time with my husband, and I like to do, I'm quite a creative person. So, like, this
Mm.
behind me is something that I did on the
Yeah.
wall.
Wow.
Um, and so, with teaching, I don't have time to do this or spend time
Mm.
with my kids or bake. I love baking also. I don't have time to do all of that, but this business is going to allow me. I'm saying going because I'm new to the business.
Yeah.
I
Mm.
started in February, end of February this year.
Mm.
Um, I've been following along with the training. And earlier, when I mentioned about the other business models that I've tried, the
Mm.
training it was okay, but I paid a lot of money
Yeah.
to get, I think, not as much training as I've got with this business. I can't believe I
Mm.
was completely overwhelmed with all of the training. And then my coach said to me, step by step, just take it one tab at a time.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. That's
and
really
then,
cute.
yeah, and then after, with the other business models that I tried with the coaches that I had, the coaches wanted me to pay more money to have
Oh,
access to their time. So if you want me to mentor you, if you want me to coach you, you need to pay me. One coach wanted $1,000.
really?
$1,000. Yeah. And I just said to my husband, no. And the sales technique
Mm.
was pushy, pushy, pushy,
Mm.
pushy. Like, why you need to, what is your reason? You need to sign up with me. And that's not my personality.
Mm. No,
Not my
no, no.
personality. So for me, this business is the perfect fit. The perfect fit.
I love that. I love that. And also, for everybody who's watching, I can imagine a lots of people, when they have watched a webinar and everything, and they like, oh, I really need that change and everything, but I don't have time for it. I have this and this and that. And you are just a proof of it's possible, right? Because you're working full time. You are homeschooling your kids. Oh my God. And,
Yeah.
I cannot imagine how much work you have on hand, and still you have been able to start a new business, right? And doing the
Right.
training, everything. It's just like you say, the training is it basically step by step. If you're feeling overwhelmed, just take a step back and go back and do it step by step again, and do it at your own time. at your own
100%.
pace.
Yes.
Exactly. Because
Yes.
stressing through a business setup is not really optional for any businesses at all, especially for
No.
our business. And I know
Yeah.
your coach personally, and she is great. She is so great, such a great person, and she's very helpful, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's one of the best thing with in our business is the coaches and the mentoring. It's really very supportive, and they are following your pace, not do this and that, take
100%. Yes.
taking your time to go
Yes.
through, because we all have different kind of backgrounds, right?
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
everybody
Yeah.
have done online businesses before.
Right.
I know some of mine that haven't been able to, have an what is Instagram account. How do I set up an Instagram account?
Yeah.
That kind of level, and it's okay. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. And something else I said to my husband also a few weeks ago. I was really surprised when my coach said to me, you know, this particular thing works when I'm marketing my business. This
Mm,
particular thing works for me. And I was like, no, in any other business, no other business partner is going to say, listen, why don't you try this? Because this is working for me. Nobody's going to give away their secrets.
mm,
But
mm.
in this community, everybody's sharing like their secrets to boost your
Yeah.
business, to boost your whatever advertising method or
Mm,
whatever you are saying. And that for me is also great. And something I wanted to add also is I don't only homeschool and work full time and take care of my family. I also find time to exercise. It's really important to me to exercise. Really, really important. Last year, I injured my leg and I couldn't
um,
walk. It was okay in the beginning. The first couple of weeks was okay. I thought, it'll go away. And
mm,
then it got worse and worse. And that
mm.
was January. And by July, I wasn't able to sit down or stand up, Toa.
Oh,
And I
wow.
went to a physiotherapist and she said, you need to stretch
Yeah.
and you need to exercise. And so I started
Mm,
Googling and all of that, and I started exercising. And now it's 100% healed. So now I'm
mm.
even more motivated. So I find time to exercise. I homeschool my kids. I work full time. I clean my house. I cook when I need
I
to.
love
So
that.
if you say you don't have time, you
Yeah.
need to. You do have time. You don't need to watch TV. You can. I
No.
do training instead of watching TV.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And also, it's all about how you prioritize, and also you need to think in long term as well, right?
Yes.
And I can go on to this exercising because I do it a lot myself, and it has
Yeah.
been changing my life. Actually, I was so stressed out before. I didn't
Mm.
feel like I have time for anything, but exercising somehow, release this kind of stress that you have in your mind, that you don't really know that doing exercise can do that good for you, right? And
Right.
it's also, like you say, give you more motivation, give you more energy to be able to do all of that you're doing right now. Because when you just think about, wow, she's homeschooling, she's teaching full time, she's cleaning the house, she's doing everything, but
Mm.
with the help of exercise and personal development, you can be a power person and go
Yeah.
through that with and still being very happy and not stressed, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And I think sometimes when I watch training videos or I watch masterminds, they say on there, um, success takes time.
Yeah.
You need to put in the effort. You need to put in the work to see the result. And I
Mm,
always, always think about this the last 6 months of my life where I've gone from not being able to sit down to
mm,
going for long 1 hour, 2 hour walks because
mm,
I followed through with the exercise and I kept
mm,
going. And so
mm.
for me, the things that they say on the masterminds or in training connects with in my mind with
Exactly.
exercising.
Exactly.
If you keep
Because
going, you get results. Yeah.
exactly. And that's also tied up very well about our business. this is not something that you think that you come in and then you push a button and you get rich the next day. Is this something really that you need to put in an effort, put in some work? You work
Yeah.
hard on yourself, you work on your business. I'm
Yeah.
talking about working hard on ourselves, meaning, you need to work on yourself, your mindset, your thinking. That lots of people think only I want it to happen right now, but they don't think about the long term of the business. You want to, grow it over time to
Right.
for it to last longer, right? And
Right.
you want to enjoy your journey as well, and not stressing through it and hitting a wall in the middle of everything, right? Because it is so important to think
Yeah.
like you do, Annabella,
Yeah.
in long
It's
term.
yes. Yes. This is for me. This is not a quick fix. It's a long term. It's a
Mm,
journey. It's a journey, and you need to. That's the mindset is to be that it's a journey, and you should enjoy the journey. Absolutely, I'm
exactly.
really enjoying the training. I regularly say to my husband, "Oh my goodness, do you know what I learned today?" Blah blah blah, and then my husband is like, "Oh, really? I didn't know you could do that with Facebook. I need to do that with my Facebook." So yeah,
And
absolutely.
also, the journey is so more enjoyable when we work with the people who want to lift us up. I have to say that as well. I need to, empathize it again.
Yeah,
When you work with people who are there to support you, who want your best, who want to see you succeeding, and who want to
yeah,
for you to achieve what you really want to achieve when you first started, right? And
yeah.
I feel that kind of love and support every day from our business. And it's just for me, a lots of people is like, oh, you're over
Yeah.
yeah,
Overstating or whatever. Yes, you're
yeah,
making it bigger
yeah,
than it actually is.
but it's
Yeah.
not. It's not. I have to say for myself, if you have been following me from my page, you know that I met up with a few of my business partner in Spain last
Yes.
week, and
Yes.
it
I
was
was so jealous. I
incredible.
thought, oh, I want to be there too.
Annabella, meeting those people, the people, it was just so amazing. They are so loving and caring and
Yeah.
down to earth, warm
Yeah.
hearted, and we
Yeah.
shared everything. It's like meeting a friend that you have been having for how many decades.
Right.
We were
Right.
laughing and talking. It's just amazing, and I can wait for us to meet as well, in the
Yes.
nearest future
Yes.
too.
Yes.
We talk about doing a big meetup next year, right? So I hope that
Yes.
everybody can
Definitely.
come.
I'm looking forward to that. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Well, we just talking and talking, and the time just flying. And I have to say, it's so wonderful every Friday when I have the chance to talk with one of the business partner. It's always so much fun, and it has been a pleasure speaking to you as well, to get
And
to
you
know
too,
you a
Tom.
little bit more.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I think
Yes.
we have so much more to share. So I would say let's schedule another time in the nearest future and talk
Perfect.
more about the business. That would be so
Perfect.
great.
I would really enjoy that, Toa. Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you for coming on here, and I wish you a great weekend. And
Yes, you too.
we're gonna see each other more, right? So it's
Yes,
not
yes, yes, yes.
goodbye.
Yes.
Thank you,
You're
Annabella.
welcome. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Bye. Wow, that was it from Annabella. I didn't want to take more of her time because I get so inspired talking to my business partners to learn more about their life. It just show us the diversity of our business, and diversity of the people, and everybody always have something to share, and it's so inspirational. If you don't think you have time to do business, please listen to what Annabella during her day. Right, she's have a full packed day, but she still have time to start a new business and do going through the training and everything. I'm so happy for her. I'm so happy that we our path cross, and I know that in the future we're gonna have more time to work with each other and help each other even more. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions at all, please just put in the comments, and we will get back to you as soon as we can. Have a great weekend. Bye.